Hey y'all, welcome to Malt Muser Whiskey Reviews. I'm Eric and welcome to One Rye to Rule Them All, 20 rye whiskey blind tasting tournament. Before we get started, a little bit about how this is set up. So first and foremost, I want to thank Patreon supporters and fans of the channel who helped me select the 20 different rye whiskeys that are going to be part of this blind tasting tournament. Each one of these sampling bottles has received a colored dot on the bottle indicating which whiskey it is. I was then gave these to somebody else to randomly number, and they give it back to me. So we will set this up with 4 separate brackets, 5 whiskeys in each. I will choose the winner of each, which will go on to a final 4, and then that will be the final tasting for the one rye to rule them all. One more thing I'll mention is these are all going to be pre-recorded. So while I, at the time of the tasting, don't know what is in all of these, I will include the actual whiskeys in the video so you can follow in real time which ones I'm actually tasting. So hope you enjoy the tournament and let the best rye win. Cheers. All right, y'all. Round 2 coming up. Number 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's get these poured in the glass. If you didn't see the first video of this tournament, I highly suggest you go back and check it out. I will link it here. The winner of that was whiskey number 4. We got 6 poured. We'll get 7 poured here. Eight. 9, and then we have 10. And we have a special guest, which I should definitely bring into the fold here. Come on up, man. All right. Winston the Whiskey Cat. How are you doing, buddy? We are going to... All right, here we go. So we're going to start here with number 6. Ooh. Smells like a rye whiskey, unsurprisingly. Perhaps a little bit on the younger side. Ooh. Not a lot on the development there. Rye, light toppy, caramel. And then it kind of falls into a medium finish, a little bit languid. Okay. On to number 7. Ooh, okay. I'm starting to notice I have a tendency to like things with a little bit more depth and oak cast, a little bit mustier. That's definitely what we're getting here. A lot of oak char on this one. Ooh. Sweet, almost bubblegum note. Harsh, a little bit harsh on the back end here though. Alcohol bite, slightly, a little bit of mint, brown sugar. Okay. That one might be high ABV, youthful. On to 8. On the nose. Ooh. A little bit more muted. Dude, you are getting some of that nice rye spice. Again, slight hints of dill on this one, almost like pickle almost. Spices, allspice. This one's spicy. I'm going to guess this is on the higher rye side. Again, you know, for U.S. whiskeys, in order to be called a rye, it's going to be 51% rye in the mash bill. I am guessing this one is a bit higher on that and probably a little bit on the youthful side. Let's see. Sweet. Very sweet. Almost like caramel popcorn. Right on the back end of this development, though. Nice hit of rye spice to kind of carry it through. Okay, 3, I see. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm guessing this one's a little bit on the younger side. All right. Do a quick little cleanse. On to number 9 of the One Rye to Rule Them All 20 Blind Rye Challenge. Ooh. Okay. There's a bit of a sourness to this. Okay, this is very, very different. Ooh, it almost has a little bit of a like freshly laid concrete, it's almost like a paint thinner note. I am not loving the nose on this one. This is not my favorite. Let's see the taste. This almost has like a juniper gin quality to it, barrel-aged gin quality. Yes, Winston, I know. You know, when I think back to a rye whiskey that I had that I remember having some similar notes from, I wonder if this is the High West, a double rye. Decent on the finish, butterscotch, but a very, very sharp, bitter, sour thing going on here. Not my favorite. Winston's back. All right, on to whiskey number 10. Ooh, this is a fun one too. Some floral. It's almost like a rosewater lavender thing. Yes, those are real notes. The rye spice is much on the sweeter, sharper side. There's not that kind of dill pickle note. Maybe a hint of it, but not much. A little bit of a aspartame, almost like diet soda sweetener note. Youthful. Let's see. Let's see what Winston thinks of this one. Not into it. Anise, black licorice. Not one of my favorite flavors. Very prominent here. Chocolate, rye spice. Darker chocolates have this anise note. It's almost like raka, like Turkish raka. Blackberry. I can't say I love that one. Okay, cleanse the palate. Again, all of these are different ABVs and different ages. Since I don't know, I'm just doing 3 drops of water on each. We'll take these in reverse order this time. going to start with number 10. Like artificial grape flavoring. I don't love this. Time Woodson. Yeah, I'm going his eyes. Here we go. 10 is out. I can tell you right now. I very much dislike that. It's not great neat. I feel like it would actually not be great in a mixer either. I hope that's not a good one. Okay, number 9. Ten might be my least favorite so far out of the whiskeys we've tasted. So this is the one I believe I thought was maybe High West Double Rye. That juniper note, is it this one or was it 8? Well, we'll find out. Let me bring 8 up here real quick. Light. Better with water. This is the juniper one. Balsamic vinegar, a little bit of grape quality. Wow, this is interesting. Maybe this is the Balcones. Boy, I'm not sure. It's definitely on the younger side. This is a spirit-driven one. Again, you're getting some of the classic rye spice. It's not that warming kind of bready note. This is a much more fruity, citric kind of note. The citric, it's subtle, but it's there. It's like orange, grapefruit almost. On to 8. Okay, a little more my wheelhouse, more oak driven. The nose, caramel, brown sugar, light brown sugar, toffee, all that good stuff. Okay, here we go. I think a little hint of a barbecue. I wonder if this is the Balcones. The mixtures, but the mixtures is a little bit creamier than this, from what I remember. Maybe this is the Pikesville. I don't know, but eight is playing tough right now. Well, that's good. I like 8. Okay. On the 7. Okay. 7 with water. Classic. Smells like a nice, robust rye, good oak char character to this. It's fruity, it's spicy. Slight hints of floral, a little bit of this kind of almost like a breakfast tea note. Grape. There we go. Lively, aggressive, filled with flavor, all over the place. Dark chocolate notes, lots of spice, lots of fresh popping spice. I mean, this is the type of rye that you might want to make a cocktail with, like a rye old fashioned. It's also good, neat, a little bit heavy on the, or a little bit bold rather, I should say, on the flavor, but seven knows what's up. I'm into it. I know, I think in the previous video, I said one of them was Bulleit 4. I'm wondering if that might be the Bulleit 4. Okay, over to 6. Now this one is like a Werther's Original, like those candies you have at your grandmother's house, or those little butterscotch discs. A lot of sweet butterscotch here. Spice in the background, accenting, but not, it's not the full flavor. It's not even plain fair. This one's making me wonder if it's the Wilderness Trail. Oh. Getting a little bit of a cherry confectionery note, cotton candy note. Maybe this is that Brussels that I mentioned in the last video. Let's check it out. Nice mouthfeel. A little timid on the flavor, but it's really coming through in the back end. When you get past the development is when this one's really shining. I'm getting some nice waves of sweet coffee notes, butterscotch. The rye spices on the sweeter side, there's not a lot of darkness in this at all in terms of its flavor profile. There's slight berry notes, slight, I almost want to say orange almost. Okay. 9 is out. I'm going to put 9 out, which leaves us with 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Do one more palate cleanse here. I'm really leaning towards 8. This is tough. Okay. We're going to start with 7. I'm going to try and get this down to 2, man. This is tough. Oh, man. Nose on this. This one seems like the most youthful of the 3. Let's try. Not even sure if I have to go to, I think 7 is going to be out. Let's just try another 8 real quick. Yeah, darker notes. More robust, more kind of full. Fruity. What's interesting about this one is there's a fruity character to it. That comes in the form of berries like blueberry, a little bit of like even lighter strawberry, but you still get the nice sweet spices that are coming through in the form of, again, slightly dill, nice little bit of oak tar. This one's kind of well balanced, even though it's got this dimension of fruitiness. Like an 8. Let's check 6 one more time. Oh man, there's just nothing wrong with this. And this one's a little bit lighter too on the palate. This is definitely probably not a cask strength whiskey. It just has a uniqueness, it has some dimensions to it that I'm really enjoying. Fruitiness. There's almost like a slight kind of mint, like a cooling mint quality to it. Okay, 8 is out. I think we're between 6 and 7. Oh, man. Okay. I'm not sure there's any other way to do this. These are neck and neck for me. We're going to do rapid succession. 6, 7. Here we go. 6. Water. Boy, I love this is so unique. 7. They're more complex, but there's this strange kind of, oh man, that finish is so good. 7's the winner. Bracket 2, number 7. If I had to take a guess at what this is, it's something bold, it's something assertive, it's something that has a decent amount of cask influence, at least age-wise. Oh, man. I'm really enjoying it. I wonder if this is the Jack Daniel's rye. I do feel like I get a little bit of that Tennessee whiskey thing going on here, but it's hard to tell. That'll be my guess, but 7 is the winner here in bracket 2. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this dram and sip out the losers. We'll see you guys in bracket 3.